Hi there, this is Advocate Prashant. I welcome you to our channel on legal awareness. In this series on apartment law awareness, today I'll be talking about what are common areas and facilities in an apartment building or in a group housing complex or even in a office complex. So if you are an owner of an apartment, either that is for residential use or for office use, you must know that what are the common areas and facilities in that project. And to be very specific, I would like to read about this from the Apartment Act itself. So as per section 2I, where the common areas and facilities have been defined, it includes 8 kind of facilities or the part of the project which are actually common areas. So number 1 is the land on which the building is located and all the easement rights and appurtenances belonging to the land and the building. So even the land is a common area. It is undivided among the apartment owners. So if there are say 100 apartments in that building, therefore the land is 1 by 100. Everyone has a right, but that is undivided and undemarcated. The second thing is the foundation, columns, girders, beams, supports, main walls, roofs, halls, corridors, lobbies, stairs, stairways, fire escape and entrances and exit of the building, they are common areas. Third, the basement, cellars, yards, parks, gardens, community centers and parking areas of common use, they are also common area and facilities. Fourth item, the premises for lodging of janitors or persons employed for management of the property are common areas. Fifth, installations of central services such as power, light, gas, hot and cold water, heating, refrigeration, air conditioning, incinerating and severages. These are also common areas. Sixth, the elevators, tanks, pumps, motors, fans, cable, pipeline, TV, gas, electricity, etc., rainwater harvesting system, compressors, ducts and in general all apparatus and installations existing for common use are also common areas and facility. Seventh, such other community and commercial facilities as may be specified in the bylaws. So all the community facilities and even the commercial area in a project or in a building, residential building, are also common areas and facilities. Eighth, all other parts of the property necessary or convenient to its existence, maintenance and safety or normally in common use. So these are also common areas and facilities. The definition in itself is very simple to understand. I hope that there is no problem in understanding, and if you have any doubt with respect to any of the parts included in common areas and facilities, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you so much for staying with me. Please do like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.